The Grand Council of the known galaxy convened once every century. Delegates from 1,000 civilizations filled the vast chamber, their ships parked in orbit around the neutral star station. The chamber itself was a masterpiece of cosmic engineering, a dome of crystal and energy that displayed the constellations outside as if the galaxy itself were watching. Every seat was filled, every seat but one. The chair reserved for Earth remained empty, as it had for centuries. Many laughed at the sight. The chair was polished, its insignia gleaming, a simple blue and green sphere etched into the armrest. It was a reminder of a species that had once dared to claim equality with the greatest empires but had since withdrawn into silence. Ambassador Yurik of the Thalkar clicked his mandibles. It is symbolic only. The humans abandoned their claim. We should remove the chair. It insults the living. Others nodded. Some sneered. The humans had fought in the old wars, yes, but they had retreated, sealing their borders, never answering transmissions. Their colonies vanished from the maps. Their fleets disbanded. To most in the chamber, humanity was a ghost. Only one delegate, the elder Zarin of the Kalori, shook her scaled head. The humans are not gone. When a species hides, there is always a reason. Her words were drowned out by laughter. The session moved on. And then the chamber lights flickered. The dome's starfield dimmed. A vibration ran through the floor. Delegates looked around, startled, as the central platform hummed to life. The translation systems caught a transmission. An ancient encryption no one had heard in centuries came from the chair. A voice, distinctly human, echoed across the chamber. Calm, measured, and impossibly heavy with authority. You have wondered why our chair remains empty. Delegates froze. Many had never even heard a human voice before. We watched as you squabbled and postured, as you fought wars and signed treaties. We withdrew not from weakness, but from purpose. You never asked why Earth vanished from your charts. You assumed defeat. You assumed decay. The truth is simpler. The chamber was silent but for the human voice. We were busy. The words rippled like thunder. Busy? Delegates exchanged confused glances. Busy with what? The voice continued. While you counted territory and traded weapons, we reached beyond the edges of your maps. We walked into the dark, where your fleets dared not go. We built colonies on stars you cannot even pronounce. We tamed singularities, bound them into engines. We stood at the edge of the void and did not blink. We found others. Gasps spread through the council. Others? What others? They are watching now. They are not of your council, not of this galaxy. They are vast, old, and patient. We earned their respect, and in turn, their silence. Understand this, humanity never left the game. We changed the board. The chamber's walls trembled as the dome's projection shifted. Suddenly, the constellations were replaced by a new map, a map none had ever seen. Dozens of galaxies glittered, marked with human emblems. Entire spirals of stars bore the insignia of Earth. Some delegates collapsed in shock. Others shouted in denial. The voice grew quiet, but colder. We left this chair empty because we no longer need it. You measure power by who speaks here. We measure power by who no longer must. Our silence was not absence. It was warning. The projection faded. The human insignia on the chair pulsed once, then dimmed. No ship had arrived. No human had set foot in the chamber. And yet, every delegate felt as if the humans had stood among them, unseen giants, reminding them of how small they truly were. The council session ended in chaos. Some called for alliances with Earth. Others whispered of surrender. A few considered war, but the thought died quickly, crushed under the weight of what they had just witnessed. The empty chair remained, and now none dared laugh at it again.